Health-wise, how are you doing going into the spring game?
All in all, it hadn't been bad. I mean, you know, you're always going to get some guys injured a little bit. But we'll see who's available on Friday. I think Kenny Cooper will be out for sure. But other than that, I don't know that anybody will be out other than the guys that were out going in the spring.
Would Chet or Scott get the?
We've got some other options. We've got all kinds of guys playing center.
I know that's been kind of an area we've been looking to find like a steady backup for Kenny for a while.
Yeah, I mean we've got some different combinations that we mess around with. So Scott's really playing more guard than center, but he could play guard. I mean he could play center if he had to.
Can Connor play?
Connor Hansen?
Hansen, yeah.
He hadn't played center.
You have some pretty good players coming off redshirt years. Have any of them stuck out to you or make it?
Well, you know, we've had some, the last couple of practices, we've had some offensive linemen sitting out. So really Charlie Clark and today's Zach Pointy ran with the ones, and Charlie. So those two have been playing with the ones. And Bailey and Zach were the tackles.
Have either Tobias or Lucas separated one or the other for two behind
Lucas
one?
didn't, you know, he missed a lot of practice.
Has
They
that
have a completely different skill set?
Has that been maybe one of the biggest disappointments of spring, Lucas not being able to get out there?
I think so. For, you know, there's several guys. I mean, Lucas missed some. Antoine Owens missed a lot. We wanted to try to get to see him. Jordan Mason, another guy, he missed 2 of the 3 scrimmages. I really was wanting to see him when he's played. He looks good. We hadn't been out there much. So there have been a few, but all in all, we've kept most of the guys out there.
Where do you see Antoine lining up when he's healthy?
He's a defensive end.
So Lucas and Tobias, is that a competition to be the number 2 that would go into
Yeah,
summer?
right now, probably. Yeah.
In terms of, I guess, kind of you scale back now, heading into the spring game a little bit in terms of pads and hitting.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've been pretty simple defensively all spring. But offensively, it just depends on who's playing with a lot of those guys. I mean, you can't get too complicated. So we'll see how it goes.
Do you feel like your defense, the look they've given you this spring, will pay dividends in the season for you?
I think it's anytime you compete, it's good. I think that's all overhyped about whether it's even front, on front. You know, you've got your rules. You got to play. You still got to block people. You still got to get off blocks. You still got to tackle. You got to throw and catch. I mean, all those things don't change no matter what you do on defense.
You mentioned Jalen Camp making some steps, and also you want to see him become a better blocker. And obviously, it's only been maybe a week or so since you said that, but has he made strides
this
this
spring?
spring?
I think that Jalen's the guy that we're really pushing, and we're trying to raise the expectation for him, and he's got the ability. So hopefully he'll come through. We need him to be a good player for us.
Have you been pleased with what you've seen from the young safeties? Obviously, it's hurt not having AJ and Jalen, but those guys have gotten a lot more work.
I think that week by week, yeah, I think Caleb Oliver's gotten better. I think that Avery Showell had a good scrimmage on Saturday. You know, Jared Cole's played. I mean, they've done okay. Yeah. I mean, I think as they got into it, they got better. Christian Campbell's done some decent things. It'll be good to get AJ and Jalen back and just see where everybody fits. The other one is Tariq. He's done some good things, but he's been hurt a little bit too. But we need to get him out there somewhere. He's a good player.
With AJ and Jalen, just knowing them, just how they learn, how much of a setback is it for them not to know?
Well, you still got to do it, but I would hope that, I mean, they've been in every meeting and at every practice and whatever. You would hope that they're not too far behind.
Plus, with their experience, they should be.
Well, especially AJ. I mean, he started for 3 years, and coverage is coverage, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of nuances, but it's not going to be a whole lot different than what he's done.
Do you see Will Bryan yet at one spot or the other, tackle or guard? Is he someone you can see playing both?
He's going to probably end up playing both. When he's out there, probably more than likely he'd be a tackle, but he's missed the last couple of days. He should be back, on Friday. We have Parker out. Parker's missed a couple. Kenny Stickler's out. So it gives those young guys a good chance to do some things.
Imagine your guard box is a little bit. I imagine the guard box has been a little bit problematic with those guys out.
You know, I kind of know what Parker Braun can do. So, not that he doesn't need to practice,
Sure.
he does, but it's been good to give Charlie Clark a bunch of reps in there and give some of those other guys some reps and see, you know, get a better idea about them.
How's Brad doing, Brad Morgan?
You know, Brad Morgan's doing well. If we had to play tomorrow, he'd probably be the starting right guard.
It seemed like he's always had the tools, but hadn't been healthy enough to kind of get out
staying
there.
healthy and just you know repping. Some guys are rep guys. Needs a lot of reps.
How's Nate Cottrell done?
He's done well.
Yeah.
He's had a good spring.
And behind him, Omari and Xavier.
Omari's had a good spring. Really good. X has made some plays. I mean, you know, they've all had some positives, but I think Nate's had a good spring.
I know you appreciate questions about jersey numbers. I saw that Joe Macrina, who switched over from linebacker to B-back, had taken 21. I'm curious, did any other kids request it when
We haven't assigned numbers. I mean,
Okay.
spring numbers may not be the same as the fall. I just told them I'll be meeting with all the players. I meet with all of them every year at the end of spring or right now after spring, and they get their 10 to 15 minutes, and inevitably that's what some of them want to talk about. So we talk about what they want to talk about, and then I talk about what I want to talk about. So we'll look at the roster and try to figure out, assign numbers the best we can. Some of it won't be done until fall camp when we know who's playing.
Right.